Alrighty, so today I'm going to be drawing a cigarette pack smoking a cigarette. But why? Well, the reason is quite simple. It's because I think it's a pretty, excuse me, my throat was not so happy. It's because I think it's a pretty funny thing to do. That's right, I think it's funny to draw a cigarette pack smoking a cigarette. And that's exactly why I'm going to be drawing what I'm going to be drawing today. But I do suppose, without further ado, I should probably go ahead and introduce you guys to the drawing materials I'm going to be using in this video. Today, I'm going to be drawing in my SOHO Urban Artist Sketchbook, and today I'm going to be drawing with my Pilot Metropolitan pen with a Pilot G2 0.7 millimeter insert inside of it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get my sketchbook all opened up to the nearest open page so I can actually, well, draw a cigarette pack smoking a cigarette, because if I don't do that, well, I'm not exactly accomplishing the goal of what I wanted to do with today's video, now am I? So let's go ahead and flip this over just like that. Let's just make sure this page should work. I'm thinking this page should work. There's some bleed over from the last page, but should be just fine, And so as such, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the cap off of my Pilot Metropolitan. Let's go and put it over here, and now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to drawing the cigarette pack that is smoking a cigarette. And I'm thinking I want it to be not the biggest by any means. So I'm going to start off and I'm just going to draw just kind of like that. I'm just going to kind of go over. And it's just going to kind of go back up all the way up there. And it's just going to kind of go over again. And then back down just like that. I'm not trying to draw anything exactly proportional in today's video, so this is definitely not a proportional cigarette pack by any means. Just trying to make it look a little bit more like a cigarette pack than not. Let's go ahead and now add a line right there, a line right there, and a line right there. And let's go ahead and connect all of those up now. Just like that. That line's kind of stretching around just a little bit. That's okay. It is what it is. And just like that, I'm thinking that should be all good. Let's go ahead and now put a line right here. And then that line is going to go all the way up, just like that, just to have the lid of the cigarette pack kind of going like that. And then now I'm thinking it's time for me to go ahead and give this cigarette pack a face, because I can't have the cigarette pack smoking a cigarette if it doesn't actually have a face smoking a cigarette. Now can I? What was I trying to say again? Yeah, I gotta draw a face, because I gotta have the face smoking the cigarette. I gotta have the cigarette pack smoking the cigarette. And to smoke a cigarette, you have to have a face and a mouth and a nose and a nose. Well, you don't have to have eyes and nose, but you do have to have a mouth. So, yeah, I gotta draw a face. So let's go ahead and do that now. And I'm thinking I'm going to start off with the nose right here. And I'm going to have an eye right there. Pretty big eye. Just like that. And then we're going to have a mouth kind of going across. Just like that. And then right here, we're going to have a little bit of a stogie. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and give this cigarette a filter as well, just like that. And there we go. So there's the stogie, there's the mouth. Do I want to give this cigarette pack any teeth? I'm kind of thinking it could use some, so let's go ahead and give it some teeth. Just like that. Add some other little detail lines going around it kind of thing. A little bit of a chin, a little bit of a forehead line. Some lines kind of coming off like that. And some eyebrows. And just some little eye lines over there. Just like that. And now I'm thinking it's time for me to go and add a little bit of a design up here. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So let's just have a Joe design. This is a Joe branded cigarette pack, I'm thinking. So just like that. And let's go ahead and do the same on top. That's not perfect, but I think it will do. I can always, actually, maybe I'll do another one. I'll do like another one over here. So yeah, Joe branded cigarette pack with lots of Joes on the top of the pack and whatnot kind of thing. And now I'm thinking it's time for me to go ahead and give this cigarette pack some arms and legs. So let's go ahead and start off with the legs, and it's just going to kind of stretch down just like that. And then the feet are just going to go like that. And then the arms are just going to kind of be right there. Just like that. And there we go. That is the cigarette pack. That is drawing. That is drawing a cigarette. That is smoking a cigarette. Let's go and add a little bit of a smoke line. Kind of going up just like that. There we go. Now it really looks like he's smoking a cigarette, and now I'm thinking I might want to do another layer on this entire drawing, just to kind of thicken it up and make it look a little bit more complete. I do think this drawing looks a little bit more complete than not right now, but I think it could look a little bit more complete, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just go over these lines once again. Try to be a little bit neater than not about it, but if I'm a little bit not so neat about it, it's not a big deal. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and do another little bit of a layer right there. I'm thinking, and I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit thicker as well. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the same to this line. Just trying to be a little bit neat. I don't want this drawing to look super sketchy by any means, unlike a lot of my drawings. And so I'm trying to be a little bit neat with the different layers, or with the additional layers, I do suppose really the right way of putting it. And now I'm thinking it's time for me to go ahead and do another layer on all of the facial features. And there we go. Just continue going over just like that. Let's go ahead and thicken this up as well. Just do another layer on the Joe logo itself. And just go over all of these little ones again. And there we go. Oh, I need to redo this one too. Or go over that one again. And I'm thinking the only thing left to kind of go over again is probably this upper line up here. And I'm thinking the arms and legs, and I think that's all. I think that's pretty much all there is. So I'll maybe go over this as well. There, that's a little bit better now. And maybe this line up here as well. There we go. Alrighty though, I'm now thinking it's time for me to go ahead and do another layer on the arms and legs, and then I think that's going to be just about it. Ooh, but hold my pen quite tightly. Let me just take a break for a moment. Alrighty. And I'm thinking that's it for the drawing. That is the cigarette pack. That is smoking a cigarette. Although, the more that I look at it, the more that I'm like, okay, there's some other stuff that needs to be cleaned up as well, such as this. Just a little bit kind of thing. Just need to clean it up just a little bit. Not to any extreme degree, but like just a little bit. All right, that's a little bit better now. I think that's pretty much all there was to it, in all honesty. I don't really think there was anything else to draw. I think that was it. Well, I'd have to say that's the drawing all done. I think I have sufficiently drawn a cigarette pack, excuse me, smoking a cigarette. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this drawing. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? Let me know in the comments down below, of course. I would have to say, as a whole, I'm very satisfied with this drawing. I think it looks pretty good. I think I did exactly what I wanted to do with it. And as a whole, I am certainly much more satisfied with how this turned out than not. But are y'all? Let me know in the comments down below. Any constructive criticism for myself just right off the bat? My three-dimensional aspect could be better. I'm not very good at drawing in 3D when I'm not kind of planning everything out exactly with a ruler. But I'm like, I think for freehanding it all, I think it's pretty good. Other than that, man, not really too much to say, frankly put. As a whole, I'm satisfied with this drawing. But as said, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this drawing. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, as well, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my main channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, y'all. Till the next one, stay safe in peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?